Need I say more?
Dude, take that hat out of
Do
here.
I need to say more?
Get you a Royals hat.
Can we clap for Jason Tatum? Hell of a performance, brother. Hell of a performance. No cap.
No, sir. No, sir.
No
Big
cap.
cap. No, sir. That's cap. That's cappuccino.
All right, man. So, throughout the finals, you're a pretty active tweeter when it comes to basketball.
Yes, sir. I'm on that.
Throughout the finals, you had a lot of tough words for Jason Tatum, but this is before the finals. You've been a tough critic on the fifth best player in the NBA for the entire season. No cap. And I just want to get an understanding as to why do you feel like Jason Tatum didn't have a good playoff run? Why do you feel like Brandon Ingram's better than Jason Tatum? What is, just can you sum up your feelings of Jason Tatum and explain why you feel the way you do?
All right. So I'm gonna be real. I like Tatum is he's a hooper. He gets buckets. He's a first team all NBA type of guy. I don't really agree with that, but he's a first team all NBA type of guy. But I just feel like I'm gonna say Ingram to start off with. I feel like Ingram never, like Tatum grew into that team. Like he was almost in the finals as a rookie. He played LeBron as a rookie with a squad around him. He hooped. He hooped. He dunked on LeBron, yes. But I feel like the fact that he dunked on LeBron put in people's heads that he was so much better than everybody else his age. But I feel like if Ingram would have been on the Celtics and Jason Tatum went to the Lakers like Ingram did and played with LeBron, I think we would be talking about Ingram how we talk about Tatum, because I feel like Ingram is a better all-around player. I really feel like they play the same. Like they got the same mid-post type of game. They can hit the outside three. They can drive. But I feel like Ingram he's just a little bit better in all aspects. And I feel like he's a better passer. But Tatum is on the Celtics. So he don't, and Ingram is on the Pelicans with no Zion. So like you kind of I feel like people look at team wins and decide if that player is better or not. But no.
All right. So respectfully, I disagree. Ingram is a hell of a player, though. No cap. Like, Ingram is really good. But, bro, like, Jason Tatum, I think people don't understand, like, how good of a defender he is, bro. Like, Tatum straps, bro.
Tatum does play defense.
And I think, like, him on a team with, like, Marcus Smarts, Jaylen Browns, and stuff like that, like, that's helped him become a better defensive player. Because I think coming into the league, he wasn't looked as, like, a defensive player, more like a shot creator.
Yeah. No, I feel like when he came into the league, he was known as a scorer.
Right.
I feel like people didn't really respect these other parts of his game.
Right. So let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Most turnovers in playoff history, Jason Tatum. Celtics. I think the Celtics need a pure point guard, bro. So
Marcus Smart has to go. He got to go, bro. Either Marcus Smart or JB has to go. That three is not gonna ever win a championship.
That's blasphemy. But I think they need a point guard, bro. Like that's all they need. They need an initiator. So, like what I noticed, and in my opinion, bro, the Celtics, they want Jason Tatum to do everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he lacks dog. And being a dog plays a big part in doing everything good, bro. Like, for instance, let's just walk down the playoffs, right? He swept arguably the best team on paper in the first round.
Which was who?
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant.
I don't think they're the best team on paper at all, especially if they don't have Ben Simmons.
Arguably.
They're not even top 10 without Ben Simmons.
Wow.
No cap. Wow. Top 10 without Ben Simmons.
Those two alone inserts them in the top 10. And they had Seth Curry, who could Goran Dragic was hooping. What's that dude's name? I just had a blank.
Which one?
Last name is Brown.
Bruce Brown?
Brown. He's decent. He's a decent role player. I'm just naming
He's okay. He's a
role player.
Yeah.
Nicholas Claxton is some cheeks.
Yeah, I don't. Claxton's all right.
Bro, didn't he go didn't he miss like 14 free throws or something in the game?
Yeah, he can't shoot at all.
Like
Joe Harris, I think Joe Harris might have been hurt this year.
though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they swept arguably the best team on paper. Arguably 2 of the top 15 players in the league were active. Granted, Kyrie Irving hadn't really played that much during the season, so I don't know if he was really in a lot of game shape and he just, the reps. But he was still on the court.
Yeah, no, I don't got no excuse for Kyrie.
February, bro, the Celtics were 500. They were like knocking on play-in type. So for them to come in and have a good second half of the season and sweep the Nets, that was big, bro. Now, round 2. Chris Middleton was hurt. But
yes.
The Bucks are still the Bucks. They aren't the Bucks, but that's still a hell of a team, and they have the best player in the NBA on that team.
Yes. Second best, but yes.
The best. I love LeBron James. He can't take Giannis, no cap. And that's his age. That's all that is. That's his age.
Yeah. No, I'm already knowing. I won't be mad at somebody for saying Giannis is the best. I'll say Giannis is the best too.
2 game 7s, right? So after he swept the Nets, he gets 2 game 7s in a row. So I think fatigue also plays a factor into why he didn't have a great finals. He's fatigued. So throughout this run, previously, because he's been in the Eastern Conference Finals before, but he's had the Kyrie Irvings in one of those. No, they only went to the second round with Kyrie, right? They got bounced in the first.
No, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, but Kyrie didn't. When they played Bron, he didn't play the.
He didn't play.
He didn't play.
And Terry Rozier was snapping one of them years.
Marcus Morris, Al Horford.
They were snapping.
They had a squad. Yes.
Jaylen Brown was, he was in there, but that's when they were kind of like Spurs type. Like they didn't have just one guy, but everybody was kind of doing everything.
Yeah, by association.
Yeah, this is like the first time Tatum was like the go-to. That's the man. He's only 24, by the way. And game 6 of that Bucks series, he had like 46 points. They were down 3-2. 46 points. That's big time, bro.
He's hooping. He was hooping.
He's hooping. And then game 7, he had like 20. I remember this. He had 23, 8, and 6 in a game 7. That's decent coming off a 46-point winner, go home type game. So that's not easy to do, bro. They kind of whooped on the Bucks that game 7.
They did.
They were injury prone, but in these playoffs, it's always like a what if situation or something that you can point out as to like why this team won and why this team lost. It's always that, bro. It's always gonna be one of those.
Absolutely.
Like last year, Kevin Durant was a half a size smaller. The Nets are in the finals. What was on that line with that 3-point shot? So anyway, we go down. He visits Miami. Now Miami, bro, in my opinion, and I don't really care about stats when I talk about stuff like this. Like defensively, bro, they have like 5 to 6 guys who can legit guard multiple positions, bro. Like Victor Oladipo straps, Jimmy Butler straps, Bam Adebayo straps, the Morris twin can strap, PJ Tucker strap. Like they don't have to switch on screens at all, bro.
Facts.
Like they don't have to switch on screens at all. Like so, the fact that Tatum was able to go and beat a team, and Jimmy Butler was hooping.
I think because before that series started, I had the Heat winning. I think the Celtics did a good job of making sure that nobody else beat them besides Jimmy. Like I felt like before they played, in my head I was like, the Celtics really have. I mean, not the Celtics. The Heat really have 6, 7 people who can go for 40 or 30. I'm not gonna say 40 for 30. Lowry can have a good game. Hero can have a good game. Bam can have a good game. Jimmy can have a good game. Duncan Robinson can hit 7 threes. Max Strus can have 7 threes. Gabe Vincent can hit 7 threes. I think the Celtics did a good job. Also, it was kind of both because they were playing good defense, but at the end of the day, the Heat were missing shots.
That's 2 games where they didn't make a lot of shots. You're right.
Yes. But I felt like the Celtics showed out that series, and they showed me something that series.
No cap. And like you said, as like a trend is the Celtics are really good at letting like the best player on the team kind of snap, but like minimizing everybody else. So like Giannis was going crazy. Granted, he didn't have Chris Middleton, so it wasn't as hard. as far as like what they would have to do to the Heat. But Drew Holiday is still capable of going to go get some. Bobby Portis is like shooting the best he's ever shot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Shoot, what's the big Lopez? He could hit
Lopez.
5 threes.
Who did I just compare Christian Braun to before we start recording?
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen, he could go snap from three. So it's like
Connaughton.
they did really good, bro, at like just kind of letting Giannis do Giannis, but stopping everybody else. So that's like a trend that they do really good. They even kind of implied that in one of the games in the finals, but they still lost. That game where Curry was shooting god awful.
Yeah, no, they tried to. I'll be watching a lot of stuff. They were playing like this drop coverage on the screens, which is basically when he come off the screen, the big step, like he don't step up, but he he drops down and makes Curry shoot the ball. I don't know how much you really want Curry to be shooting because this is the best shooter ever, but they were basically set on letting everybody else beat them. Curry can get his, but nobody else is gonna beat us.
Right. But like a team like that, the Warriors might be the only team in the league where like you can't do that as far as like stop the best player and you gonna win. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Cause they got Poole, two-way wigs, Clay, bruh. Like them
Porter start hitting shots.
Porter start hitting Draymond his cheeks, but
Looney have 20 and 10.
Looney, bro. Kaminga, he didn't get a lot of play. He didn't get a lot of PT. He didn't play that good, but bro, Kaminga can hoop, bro. Like throughout
Kaminga's like that.
Kaminga's and he's only 19, bro. People keep
Kaminga's like that.
Kaminga's like that. Andre Iguodala could come in and hit some big shots because he's been there before. So it's like that's the only team in the league, at least one of them, where like you kind of just gotta just have the same game plan towards every player. Don't let them shoot. Because yeah, Steph Curry is like the best shooter ever, but like they got the second best shooter ever too. They got Jordan Poole, who's one of the better shooters in the league. Like I said, they just play ball. Yeah. So me, I'm not criticizing Tatum too much for having a bad performance because, like I said, fatigue. He went against dogs, bro. Like he didn't run through the East, but that's probably like the toughest run I didn't see in a minute, bro.
Yeah, he snapped. They snapped.
Yo, first time leading the team, you went through KD, you went through Giannis, and then you went through Jimmy Butler, who's not as good as them, but he was having 40-point games. Eric Spoelstra,
he's a playoff superstar.
In the playoffs, he's a superstar, bro. So that's why I'm not too big. Because, bro, to be honest, he wasn't even supposed to get out the first round, bro. Like, let's be honest. The Celtics weren't supposed to get, like, hindsight is 2020. If you go back 2 months before the playoff starts and you say the Celtics sweep the Nets or the Nets sweep the Celtics and you have to put your money on it, nobody in this world is putting money on the Celtics sweeping the Nets, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I won't say, bro, like I said, bro, without Ben Simmons, bro, the Nets really weren't on any. They had two players, and who was the third best player?
Like Seth Curry. Well, I get it. I get what you're saying. So, that's why I'm not too critical of Jason Tatum. Like I said, he was turning the ball over a lot, but that's because I feel like they were asking him to do way too much, bro. Like, he's strapping on defense. He got to be the number one guy on offense, and then you want him to facilitate. And when you ask him to facilitate, he has the ball more. The more you have the ball, the more likely you are to turn it over. Things like that. So, like, his turnovers went up, but his assists also went up. But he turned the ball over, like, way too much, bro. And, like, Marcus Smart, I don't know what it was in that Warriors series, but, like, he was just chucking up bullshit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Marcus Smart on offense. Defense, yeah, give me Marcus Smart. Offense, get out. He's in there shooting too many shots. He's a decent passer, but as a point guard, I need my point guard to be a lot better of a passer than Marcus Smart.
If I'm ideal, so I'm gonna ask you a question. If you're a GM and you looking to trade to make the Celtics better, you said you're trading JB or you trade Marcus. Who are you trading them for? Like, who are you going to propose trades for? Like, who are you going to try to go get? And it got to be realistic, obviously. You can't go get LeBron. You can't go get Giannis. Like,
yeah, facts. If I'm being 100% honest, the first player who pops off the board to me is a player like Chris Paul. Like, a veteran who don't need to have 20 points to have a good game. You know, he could have 10 points and 14 assists. Chris Paul. I'll trade Marcus Smart and whoever else. I'm not trading. I'm the only people who not getting traded is Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Robert Williams. Everybody else can go.
Robert Williams, he's a focal piece.
Yes, he better. The Celtics better never give him up.
So, like, realistically, bro, if it's like 3 players that I think the Celtics should try to go get, that I think they can go get, Mike Conley. The reason I say Mike, bro, a pure point guard. You don't need.
I'm not a fan of Mike Conley.
He's a veteran. He takes care of the ball. He can set you up. He's always been on good teams, and he's always been one of the best players, if not the best player, on those good teams. They just need a point. They just need somebody to slow the game down, get players in their spots, and he can protect the ball, and he just has a high IQ for basketball. So I think the Celtics need a player like a Mike Conley. Malcolm Brogdon.
Yes.
Malcolm Brogdon is tough.
I like Malcolm Brogdon over Marcus Smart.
People don't take – he can strap too. People don't talk about Malcolm Brogdon, but, bro, he is literally like if you just sit there and watch him, bro, he has like one of the highest IQs like in basketball. Like,
he's tough. He's a tough point guard.
Like, he just always makes the right play. Like, if I were to compare him to like a football player, bro, like no cap, bro, he's like Matt Ryan. Like, he's never gonna be the reason that you lose, but like when around good people, he looks really good, bro.
Right.
Like, and that was kind of like a weird comparison, but it made sense to me.
I feel you.
Yeah, but like Malcolm Brogdon, Mike Conley, I think they need like an OG at point guard. Like, I don't think they need like a young.
Yeah, they don't need a young guy. They need a person who don't care about scoring.
They need somebody who just know they role. So like, I'm not gonna cap. Like, even like and I don't know if this is like good or bad or not, but like, I wouldn't be opposed to go getting like Kemba Walker back on like no money.
Oh no! Oh no!
Listen. They just need a point guard, bro. Like Kemba Walker, I feel like if he just learns how to take care of the ball and just control the game, or even like an Elfrid Payton, like somebody who just you don't need nothing else from them. Your job is to keep everybody in line and take care of the basketball and get people in their spots, bro. I feel like the Celtics will be straight. Now, the timer is now. We got about
the who?
Got about 6 minutes left, right? And this before the timer go out and kick us out. I have.
But it is?
Yeah, it's got a timer now. I guess I didn't.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah.
Anyway, switching over to football. You're a football player.
Yes, sir.
You really quick want to tell the people where you go to school, what position you play, and what you
oh yeah.
Snap
I'm oh no, that's no question about it. I'm a receiver, 5'11", 175, 180. I go to Northwest Missouri State, a D2. You know, it's a big year for me. This is my junior year coming up, and you know, we planning on going crazy. We got a lot of film.
You also
plan on going crazy this year.
You went viral on your double move, or you had the safety coming out of his. What page? What page was that?
Overtime.
Oh, overtime. Big overtime, bro. So, they overtime Instagram page. This was like a month or two ago. You know exactly
what is it, June? It was, yes. It was probably about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Hit the safety was something crucial. That was very Cooper Cup-esque, my brother.
You know, I try to get in my bag sometimes.
But speaking of football, I was talking to these dudes that I work with. We are both from Kansas City. Well, I'm not from Kansas City, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we grew up here.
We're from Kansas City. The AFC West is loaded this offseason. The Chargers acquired Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson, the Vikings. The Raiders went and got Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones. The Broncos went and got Russell Wilson, Randy Gregory. Like, it's tough. Like, in any other division, all these teams I just named, and obviously the Chiefs, are first, second place teams in any other division.
Facts.
So, I'm going to read you off my list of where I have as far as when they're going to finish the season. Chiefs fans are going to be pretty disappointed, but it's fine. Finishing first in the AFC West, the Los Angeles Chargers. I think I think Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback in the league based off potential, arm strength, age, and playmaking ability. I just like Justin Herbert. And coming out of college, he wasn't seen to be this type of guy, so that makes it even better. To like, kind of the story of like, proving people wrong and good work ethic.
Right.
Second, I think Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback in this league. And I think the Raiders finished second and they might finish first. I was telling people, I don't think people understand how good Hunter Renfrow is. Hunter Renfrow is nasty, bro. And to partner him up with the best receiver in football in Tay, and then you just went and got Max Crosby, Chandler Jones. All right.
Secondary?
Work on that. I love Jonathan Abraham. Okay. He thumps.
Okay.
Secondary kind of. I think they either Casey Hayward. I don't think he's there anymore. Third is the Broncos, and I think the third place in this division goes to the wild card game. Third place, right. In the AFC West. 3 teams out to the AFC West go to the playoffs.
Right.
I don't know if Jerry Jeudy's going to snap how I want him to snap, if he'll stay healthy. He just got in trouble. So we'll see. I love Russell Wilson, top 10 quarterback in the league as well. In fourth place is the hometown Kansas City Chiefs. For this reason only, you just lost the most important player on your team, Tyrann Mathieu.
Patrick Mahomes still plays quarterback.
Tyrann Mathieu was the most important player on that team. Patrick Mahomes.
On the Chiefs?
Patrick Mahomes said it himself. If it wasn't for that man, there's no ring in Kansas City.
Yeah, but you can say that about a lot of people. You could say if it wasn't for Chris Jones, if it wasn't for Travis Kelce, McCole Hardman having a good game.
Bro, Chris Jones,
has 0 playoff sacks.
Out of sacks in the playoffs.
Yes.
That says a lot.
The reason why I say that Tyrann Mathieu wasn't the most important player on our team was the fact that Tyrann Mathieu played and we were still like the 24th ranked defense. Him playing made us better, but we were still awful on defense.
So imagine if he didn't play. Have you seen Dirty Dan play?
Who do we play? Who do we play in the playoffs? I think it was the Bills. We played the Bills with no Tyrann Mathieu. He got hurt the first drive of the game.
Yeah, he got banged. That shootout game, he got banged up.
Yeah. I think we can lose Matthew for a game and still win. If we ever lost Mahomes for a game, oh my God, I don't even want to watch the game.
When he got that leg injury, was it Matt Moore? Then y'all was dubbing with Matt Moore?
Yeah, Matt Moore. Yeah, it was Matt Moore.
Y'all was dubbing with Matt Moore.
Dubbing? I won't say dubbing. We had some good games.
I was winning. But also my last reason, like I said, we only got a minute left. I don't know who the Chiefs' number 1 receiver is. And like we was talking about before the camera came on, that could either be a good thing or a bad thing because teams ain't gonna know how to scheme against them. I think the Chiefs run the ball a lot more. They went and got Rojo to get, Clyde some help. He fumbles the ball.
Besides Rojo, Clyde isn't better than McKinnon. He's not better than Jared McKinnon. And we just signed him again.
No cap for that. He got that 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We spent a lot on Tatum. We plan on doing this at least once a week.
Every week.
I think Tatum was going to be a discussion for the next week or two. I got some more stuff to say about that. I think that's it, my guy.
Is that it, brother?
Please. Please don't start, bro.
Nah, man. I like Tatum, man, but Tatum's just not enough, bro. Tatum's not even better than JB. We saw it in the finals. Tatum is not better than Jaylen Brown, bro. Jaylen Brown brings a lot more on defense, a lot more all around. They both got to get their handle right, and they both got to get that jumper right.